Blessed day, everyone. Today we're going to talk about a serious root issue. Something we don't need to just chat about, but actually change. Now you've seen the video and reports about Cassie. Her full name is Cassandra Elizabeth Ventura. She is an American singer, dancer, actress, and model. She was born in New London, Connecticut, and began her musical career after meeting producer Ryan Leslie in late 2004, who signed her to his record label, Next Selection Lifestyle Group. Now, many of us know Cassie for her bangs in 2006, such as Long Way to Go, Me and You, and so forth. She was abused by P. Diddy. Sean Love Combs, an American rapper, record producer, and record executive. It was an alarming video and triggered many who have experienced abuse, whether it's being abused directly or something that they see growing up as a child. Now, here's Cassie's statement. She said, "Thank you for all the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I've yet to meet. The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. But this is only the beginning. Domestic violence is the issue. It brought me down to someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past. Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to take this matter seriously. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believe in victims the first time. It takes a lot of heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you were powerless in. I offer my hand to those that are still living in fear. Reach out to your people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. The healing journey is never ending, but this support means everything to me. Thank you. Love always, Cassie." Now, what she stated about, not cutting off people, it's no joke and it's no lie that domestic abuse, violence is often shunned in our society. We remember posting something about a safe haven for women in Jamaica, and people commented that there are other things to talk about in Jamaica. Why speak about this negative thing? People are real life. A lot of life is negative. A lot of life have issues and problems. And if we keep ignoring it and push it under the rug and think it's gonna solve out itself, and so it go. We have to talk about these things and advocate for each other and actually try to solve the issue. A lot of anger, a lot of pain, a lot of unnecessary, for many, hurt. And we think that we know how a person will operate should they be abused constantly. But we can't tell. The mind is a powerful thing and it can be also powerless. So let's go on to what's happening in Jamaica as it relates to domestic abuse. 8,500 domestic cases reported in 2023 alone. It is an ugly part of life to face. Who wants to look at a loved one and know that they carry out domestic violence? It's a demon, something that we need to purge, something that we need to heal as a nation and not shun, not overlook, not turn away, not talk about no and then forget it because it's no longer trending. Domestic violence is not a trending topic that you're supposed to just talk about for now and then you forget it and done with it. No, it's a never ending conversation and not just conversation, but back it up with change. People need to look themselves in the mirror. We need to look at each other. We need to challenge our worst issues. I'm not so sure why a lot of people want to do the ignorance is bliss or turn them head away from things that actually in our society so deep, it just might knock on your door. And even when you tell it, don't enter, it force it way in, and before you know, you have a haunting situation. Now let's speak about Jamaica. In 2023 alone, a staggering 8,500 cases of domestic violence were reported in Jamaica, highlighting the pervasive and urgent nature of this issue. Now, a lot of these cases weren't reported to the police, but domestic centers called domestic intervention centers. A lot of people don't feel okay going to the police, not even their own family, about what go on at them yard. Now, the reality is that might likely be the tip of the iceberg, as many incidents go unreported due to stigma, fear of retribution, and a lack of faith in the justice system. The impact of domestic violence is far reaching, affecting not only the immediate victims but also their families and communities. It leaves deep, often an unerasable scar, physically, emotionally, and psychologically. Victims of domestic violence live in a constant state of fear. They may suffer from anxiety, depression, post traumatic stress disorder. Children who witness domestic violence are especially vulnerable, with many experiencing long term emotional and behavioral problems. The environment of violence and instability disrupts their development, often leading to a cycle of violence that goes across generations. Now, addressing domestic violence requires a multifaceted approach. It necessitates stronger legal frameworks, enhanced support service for victims, and widespread community education to challenge and change the cultural norm that causes abuse to continue. Law enforcement agencies need to be more responsive and sensitive to the needs of victims, ensuring their safety and providing avenues for justice. Support services such as shelters, counseling, and hotlines are crucial in providing immediate relief and long term support for survivors. Empowering victims with the resources and support they need to rebuild their lives is essential. Community education campaigns can play a significant role in changing attitudes and breaking the silence surrounding domestic abuse. By fostering a culture of respect and equality, we can begin to dismantle the structures that enable this demon to thrive. Now, in conclusion, domestic violence is a profound and pervasive issue in Jamaica, with thousands of reported cases underscoring the urgent need for action. It is a demon that preys on the vulnerable, thriving in silence and fear. Confronting this issue requires a concerted effort from all sectors of society to provide support for victims, enforce stringent legal measures against perpetrators, and cultivate a culture that condemns abuse in all forms. Only then can we hope to build a society where everyone can live free from fear and violence.